All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jodi there.
And we are excited to embark on the journey of another 8 out of 10 Cat Does Countdown. And we are checking out which episode today, tomorrow, the next day, Jodi?
Season 3, Episode 6.
Episode 6, baby. We try to get these out about every other week, but then sometimes the copyright nonsense, we gotta wait and delay. So we're sorry if you enjoy these videos and you're waiting a long time. We're gonna keep busting them out because we enjoy them. But we're going to go ahead and play along. If this is your first time watching our reaction to one of these, we do play along. We do it in 3 different parts. We're going to post them right back to back on the channel. So come back tomorrow for part 2 and the next day for part 3. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump into it. If you like our reaction, please do us a huge favor and don't forget to
like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded videos. Like this video. Subscribe to our channel.
Oh my.
Sometimes I can't figure things out.
I will say nothing. Here we go.
Tonight on 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, John Richardson, Sean Locke, James Corden, Kevin Bridges, Peter Serafinowicz, Susie Dent, and Rachel Riley. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy.
Welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, a show all about letters, numbers and conundrums. Did you know, for example, some words only exist in plural form? For example, binoculars, scissors, trousers, jeans, pants and Jedward. Singlish is the nickname for the variety of English spoken in Singapore. Singlish is also my response if my girlfriend's away and an attractive woman asks me, "Are you single?" Singlish. And a professor at the University of Houston said it would take 31,688 years to count to 1 trillion. So to do it, you'd need to love maths and be over 31,000 years old. Sounds like a job for Vorderman. Right, let's get started.
That guy's the guy that accidentally bought a horse on YouTube.
OK, let's meet tonight's players. First up, it's John Richardson. John phones his mum every single day. Keep on trying, John. One of these days she's bound to pick up.
You know when you have people around for dinner, is this how you introduce them? Joining me tonight's my friend Steve, who's got a small dick.
And joining John tonight, it's Kevin Bridges. Kevin has recently bought a riverboat in Glasgow, or as we call it in England, a shopping trolley.
Take that, sorry.
And against them this evening, it's Sean Locke. Sean's face will be familiar to you if you're a regular viewer of 8 out of 10 Cats, or if you work at the RSPCA Complaints Division. And Sean's teammate is James Corden. It says on James's Wikipedia page that he's a rubbish actor and he's never won a BAFTA. And that's because professional jealousy got the better of me and I changed it. James, you played with John last week. Are you intimidated playing against him?
I am a bit. He shot me with his tactical new. And...
His tactical what, sorry?
His tactical new. But Sean's team won last week, so... Gonna lose this week.
Are you going to play it differently, do you think? Because last week I noticed on one of the games you didn't play at all because you forgot to.
I hope that this week I can commit something to paper that's an actual word.
Have you got a mascot with you this evening?
I do. I've brought this guy. There he is. And he's going to bring me a lot of luck, I think.
What is that?
He's a sponge. It's a sponge. So, it's great.
Especially for the bath time gag of "I've got crabs."
So easy.
Not always a joke.
Sean, last week you beat John with a conundrum with 1 second to go. I mean, in terms of tension, it was incredible.
Yeah, it was incredible, and it was an incredible feeling to be there at that time. And what was going through my mind as the the clock was ticking down towards the conundrum was, wow, this is a really big moment, Sean. And all I did was I just looked at all the letters and tried to make the word that was there come to life for me to see it, to say it. And that's really what happened, Jimmy.
Have you got a mascot this evening?
Yes, I do, Jimmy.
What you got?
I've got my very lucky panda's ear. And it's the only part of a panda that you can't eat. I thought the panda's ear might get a laugh. Might not get a big laugh. You really surprised me with nothing, though. I think let's just put it away. You can ask me the question again.
Have you got a mascot?
No.
Kevin, you were on John's team last time.
Yes.
Do you think you make a good team?
I think the record speaks for itself. John has never lost when I've been in this team. We have played one and won one. See, John done a great thing. It's just experience shines through from the man. He writes out the 75 times table. So for the numbers game.
I think that's cheating.
I don't think it's cheating. I think
It's definitely
You didn't
cheating.
think it was cheating last week, Captain? Look at my 75 times table.
I'm pretty sure it's cheating now. Jimmy, seriously, Jimmy, you're not allowed to have the 75 times table printed down. They don't do that on Countdown, do they?
Are they allowed to do that?
Well, that's the tips I've been giving the guys when they come on, just to write it down.
Oh, this is like professional wrestling. This is bullshit.
Do you know what I'll do? I'll leave the times table there, but if a 75 comes out, I won't use it.
Give it to me. Give it to me. And if 75 comes up, I'll give it to you.
No, I don't trust you to even know a round is happening, given last week.
OK. Kevin, apparently you're learning Spanish.
See, yeah, I say that if not.
Wow, you really, I mean, wow.
That means yes. Jimmy.
Can you give us a couple of phrases?
No, no say porque per me gusta. That's that
Well,
means
you've really nailed the accent, haven't you?
it means I don't know why I like it. I actually learned Spanish in a fetish club. I like to get gaffer taped to a bed and Rosetta Stone discs put in my ears.
Have you got a mascot?
Yes, I've got a mascot. I always forget I've got this. It's a bookie's pen. Well, I was a bit too early for my train this morning and I really needed the toilet. But it's quite expensive to use the toilet in a train station. It's 30 pence. And I had a 50 pence coin and there was a bookies there. So I went to the bookies to ask if I could use the toilet. And they said it's for customers only. So I was going to say to the guy, oh, I bet you I'm going to piss my pants, mate. But I put 50p on a horse and it won. This was the pen that wrote the name of the horse on, so I'm hoping it can... I don't need your countdown pens. I've got my own stationery. So there we go. I've also got a shuttlecock that I found backstage. So you never know when a game of badminton's going to break out.
OK, John, what's the ideal quality you look for in a teammate?
Black polo shirt, Glaswegian accent, Bucky's pen and a shuttlecock.
Have you got a mascot this evening, John?
Yes, I'm launching my new character to get children into numbers. This is a brand new idea I've had. This is my new character. This is Countdown. He's here to help children learn how to count.
Sorry, are you talking or him now? Because he's just mouthing weirdly.
You've got a problem with his jaw, haven't you?
Is he really good with numbers? Countdown.
You'll have to ask Countdown, won't
Hey,
you?
Countdown.
Yes.
What's 15 times 75? Too late. 1125.
It's not a race.
Nice to meet you, Countdown. Hello.
Oh, he doesn't like you?
Ooh. I'm just amazed at your manual dexterity there. You can move it entirely out of sync with what you're saying. Can't be easy.
Fuck off!
Ladies and gentlemen, our teams. Over in Dictionary Corner, it's Peter Serafinowicz. A poll recently voted Peter Serafinowicz Britain's funniest comedian, and that poll was his nan, Mrs. Serafinowicz. Peter, are you a fan of word games?
Well, to be honest, Jimmy, I don't think that's any of your business.
Apologies, Peter.
Sorry if I crossed the line there. Sorry. Any words you're hoping will come up tonight?
Abdicates.
And with Peter... and with Peter is, of course, Susie Dent. Susie, is there a word you'd like to take out of the dictionary?
Yeah, where do I start? Phlegm, crotch, moist, gusset.
Phlegm, crotch, moist, gusset. Hang on. They're all good, aren't they?
Yeah, hang on. Take them out. I got nothing to text no one.
And in charge of the numbers is Rachel Riley. Rachel obtained A-levels in maths and further maths. The one kid that did that in my school was a victim of bullying and further bullying. Rachel, have you got any tricks of the trade for the numbers game?
There are loads, actually. I go into schools and play games with kids and teach them. My favourite one is if you add up the digits of any number and then that number's divisible by 9, then the first number's divisible by 9. That's a good one.
Hang on, you've got to say that slowly. Go on, if you
add up the digits of any number...
Right.
And then you get that number. If that number is divisible by 9, then the first number is.
Oh, I shouldn't have come back, should I? The game hasn't even started. The game hasn't started and I'm out of my depth.
Wait, is she saying, like, if I add 10 plus 8, which is 18, if that's 2 divided, like 9
No, I think
minus
like
2?
in 125, right? 1 plus 2 plus 5.
Ah.
So add that up, and that's divisible by 9. And she said the first number is divisible by 9, but I think she means like the actual number is divisible by 9.
Okay.
OK, the prize the teams are competing for this evening is this. It's the Countdown Talking Alarm Clock. I'll demonstrate. You could wake up to this. Wake up, Countdown fans. You've survived another night. Everyone, time for the first game. Sean and James, you get the first pick of the letters.
OK.
Let's get this out.
What's that?
Oh, I find that the music, the countdown music, I find it very difficult to concentrate to. It actually puts me off. And I thought I've got music at home, which is exactly 30 seconds long, which I find very easy to concentrate to. So if you don't mind, I'd like to listen to that.
No problem at all.
While we...
That's well within the rules.
Yeah.
OK, do you want to pick the letters?
Do you want to pick the letters, James?
Yeah, I might as well contribute something to the team, so... we'll take a vowel, please.
O.
I'll take another vowel, please.
A.
A consonant.
D.
N.
A consonant.
Z.
A vowel.
U.
A consonant.
I'm not liking these.
H.
A vowel.
O.
And Zuo.
A consonant.
G.
And another consonant.
And the last one, T.
These are terrible.
And for the first time today, here's the countdown clock.
That was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at you. You got a 6-1?
That means to be an A and not no, but yeah.
Not.
And
N-A-U-G-H-T.
yeah.
Ooh, very naughty.
Yeah. Goon,
I was happy with
haunt,
my
hot.
haunt and tough
Those are good.
and goon.
I had
but not.
I had originally oath, zoo, thou, hoot.
Wow.
And I saw not at the end.
Very impressive.
Getting a little bit better.
Smidge.
Just a smidge.
Sean, a couple of questions. That's a piece of music you just happen to have at home.
That's what when I'm working. That's what I listen to.
So you just work in 30-second bursts.
Five, you don't. Your mind just really just closes in and focuses what it's got to do.
I mean, I did something
This
else.
bit, I always find I write some of my best stuff. It's coming up now.
That's good.
Flood tell me.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't put anyone off. Good luck with that.
Yeah, Sean.
How many letters?
7.
7. Okay, James.
I got 4.
Okay, John.
6.
Kevin.
I got a 6 and then I realised there was a letter missing, so I just changed it to a wrestler and I went for 5. Hulkamania's running wild this evening, Jimmy. I've got Hogan.
Hogan. All right. So is Hogan a word?
Yeah, the definition is when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
That's the song. Crashing down and it hurts inside. Love it. This is the Hogan thing.
Hogan's in the dictionary.
Yep.
It's a traditional Indian hut of logs and earth.
Obviously, I was joking with the wrestling stuff.
Okay, James.
Tons.
Tons.
With a Z.
Tons with a
couldn't
Z.
even go
Well,
with
just
proper four
double
letters.
check.
I don't think so.
Oh, this dictionary's got it in for me big time.
No.
John, you're 6.
It's actually my friend's favourite word because he's count down, and if you count down to the very end, you get to Lord. Naught.
Naught.
No.
As in oh.
Sean, you're 7.
I had naught, but I went all out for Thazoon. Which is the end of a tropical storm. Yeah, you just get a
Absolutely
mist.
right.
You get a mist.
Across the... And it's a Thazoon.
Yeah, and it tends to dwell under the fronds of palm trees on the island shores. You get a Thazoon.
You get a Thazoon.
It's like a sort of a warm mist.
Yes.
A Thazoon.
In the Federated States of Micronesia.
Yes.
Beautiful Thazoon this morning.
Okay, so I had to look it up because I'm like, originally I wrote it with an O too, and I was like, that doesn't seem right. It's an A. But I guess for United States, it's very, very less common to be with an O. It's always with an A. And I'm wondering if the O is the
Webster's
British
dictionary
form.
has it for not, and it says less commonly
Yeah.
with the A, less common with the O.
Oh, I'm wondering not British. Sorry for looking this up for you guys. Because I know that real lives we spelled the Z and in England it's spelled with an S. I know favorite is OU
Right.
in England, but it's not here. So, but I was just looking to see if it was more of a British term with an O. But anyway, okay. Sorry, had to look that
Anyways.
up. How to look that up?
So I think we win that one, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Okay.
All his ideas come across.
This song is too long.
It's actually a dance called the Fazunga.
Yeah.
Put the G in there.
That's not...
Fazunga, yeah,
It's funny, but it's not a word. It's a bit of fun.
Okay. Susie, what could they have got?
I had nougat for 6.
I got a 9.
There's a 9-letter word there.
9-letter word. Abdicates.
OK, so at the end of that, John has 6 points. On to our first numbers round. John and Kevin, your turn to pick the numbers.
1 and 5. 1 from the top, 5 from the bottom, please.
1 from the top, 5 from the bottom, coming up.
You look so right with the bookie's pen in your hand.
I'm studying the form here.
1,
Oh.
3.
That's 4
3
times 3 is 9.
5,
Get
and
some sums written
I
down.
only
John.
got 4.
3 times 5 is 15.
7.
5 times 7 is 35.
And your favourite 7.
Yes!
And the target's 769.
And your time starts now.
I got distracted by the stunt double pretending to be Jimmy and juggling the soccer ball. I'll let you finish there. I got to 770. I got 1 off on my first attempt. I'm sure you can get 769, but again, I got distracted by that. I did 7 plus 3, which is 10. 10 times 75, which is 750. And then I did 3 plus 1, which is 4 times 5, which is 20, 770. If you add those, if you multiply then add that with 766, but 770 is closer. 6. Ooh, if you did 6 times 3, that's 768. But yeah, 770 is still closer. I know they're both the same distance.
Yeah, I suck.
You do.
I do.
You should not suck.
I know. I did, because I suck at math. I did 75 times 5, and who knows if my math's even correct. Because how'd that only get to 375?
Yeah, nasty.
I know. And I did that times 3, which is 725. And then I did 7 times 3, or 3 plus 1 is 4, which I could have just done plus 8. Oh, well, 7 times 4 is 28, and it got me to 753. It's embarrassing. I know. It's just a failure.
I'm just curious. If I did 375 plus 375, that would
Failure.
also get me to 750. But that would be using this one.
Where would you come up with 2 375s?
Hold on. I'll work it.
Oh, you work.
75 times 5 was 375. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I did 3 minus 1, which is 2, times 2 to get 750. So that leaves me with a 7. No, a 7 and a 3. So 750, that's 771. Still doesn't get me to 769.
So close, but so far.
OK, James, what have you got?
I've come in with a very solid 525.
Very solid.
I did find the first 2 numbers.
525. Well, let's see if anyone got any closer than that. Sean?
766.
766, OK. John?
Well, I'm a man of my word, and I pledge not to use the 75, so I got 201.
OK, Kevin, what have you got?
I get 770, Jimmy.
770, OK. How did you do it, Kevin?
7 plus 3 is 10.
7 plus 3 is 10.
That is inarguable. That's safe. That's in the bag.
Always has been, always will be. Times 75.
Times 75.
750.
750.
3 plus 1's 4.
And the other 3 plus 1, 4.
And then I done something else, but
Times 5.
times 5 again.
Yeah, 770, 1 away, well done.
That's 7 points to you, Kevin.
And so far, you have 6, I have 7. Just saying.
Richard, could they have done it?
Yep, if you start the same way, 7 plus 3 is 10. And then 5 minus the other 3 is 2. Add to the 75, 77. Times them together, 770, and take away the 1.
Oh,
Nice.
impressive.
OK, the scores for the moment, Sean and James have no points. John and Kevin have 13. And here is your teaser. The words are lock buns, and the clue is rub it all over. That's lock buns, rub it all over. See you after the break.
Sunblock?
Yeah, good job.
Welcome back. The answer to the teaser, the words were lock buns, and the clue was rub it all over. It was, of course, sunblock. Okay, for this round only, it's Sean again.
All right, and that's going to end our first part of this reaction 8 out of 10 Cat Says Countdown. Episode 6, part 1. And so far, it's a tough match with me, Jodi and I.
You know, if you give me the sunblock for a point, then we're at 7
That's
to
true.
7.
If it's a point, probably worth more than a point.
You're right.
So
Let's
far,
just make it 10 points.
Either you or I have gotten every single category. We've tied with the top score, which is awesome.
Yes, we have.
Mostly good for me. But let us know what you think about reaction to this. Come back tomorrow for part 2 as we play some more games, play along, and see if we can get the streak going. If you like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and until next time.
Goodbye.